What's up, guys? Welcome back. The movie, The Matrix. Neo asks Morpheus, "Why do my eyes hurt?" Morpheus turns to him, he says, "Because you've never used them before." Neo decided to take the red pill, and what happened? He gets transferred into real life, the real world, where there's machines trying to kill everyone. And these books I'm about to recommend to you are a lot like that. They're eye-opening books that don't just skim the surface, but they go deep into human psychology, business, understanding the mind, yourself, willpower. It's just going to benefit every single one of you, all right? The first book is 48 Laws of Power. This is a very popular book, but I don't think that people give it enough attention. I know I didn't at first. I breezed through it. I didn't remember any of the laws, and I forgot all the stories. Now, I've been going through with a highlight marker. I've been remembering all the laws. I'm halfway through, and I guarantee you, if you take some time with this book, you'll notice that throughout the day, you'll remember the laws. You're hanging out with a group of friends, and they're just negative. They're irritating. Law 10, avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. You are talking in a social situation, maybe to your boss. Law 1, never outshine the master. Oh, or Rule 5 comes into play. Guard your reputation with your life. Rule 3, conceal your intentions. Very important. And they all just help you remember, okay? It's easy to say too much sometimes. It's easy to get yourself in a bad state. This is a very important book. Buy this book. I would buy that book. I wouldn't listen to that on Audible. Some of these books are on Audible, so that one's worth purchasing. The next one is The Rational Male by Rollo Tomassi. This is actually a really popular book in the red pill community that's going to help you understand relationships, women, the dominance hierarchy. It's going to help you understand what's going on from your 20s, how life is for a male in his 20s and a woman in her 20s, and sort of this dichotomy between the two, and how you have to, you got to play the game. You got to have some understanding. That book's going to give you exactly what you need. Number 3, moving on, is The 48 Laws, The One Thing. This is by Gary Keller. It's a very famous book, and its message is simple, but it's packed with some insight. You apply that message to your life, and I guarantee you, you guys are going to see some massive progress. The One Thing by Gary Keller. Moving on, we have Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. This is a book that is directed at people in sales, but sales is for everyone. You don't even got to be in a sales job. You're selling yourself. You're selling your image. You're selling your voice. You're selling your skills. Always. You need to learn how to sell. But it doesn't teach you how to sell. It teaches you how to pitch. It teaches you how to really understand that when you will go in face-to-face with someone else, you both have an aura about you. This is your frame. And it teaches you about frames. And when frames collide, one person's frame takes over the other person, and now this person is susceptible to your influence. Frames are very important, and as you read that book, you will realize all the times in your life where maybe you got taken advantage of, maybe you didn't get what you want because you had a weak ass frame. All right? Simple as that. Moving on. I'm going to forget all these books. Number 5, I believe we are at right now, is The Education of Millionaires by Michael Ellsberg. This is an important book for every one of you guys. I actually think that if you start with this and The Rational Male, a lot of you guys have read that. You start with The Education of Millionaires and The One Thing. Start there, man. Buy those books right away. Listen to them Audible. Get them. They're worth it. They'll pay you 100 times over. All right? Don't hesitate. So, The Education of Millionaires is just going to revolutionize the way you think about the future of your life. And the path that's been laid out before you. Is college the most beneficial for where I'm trying to be right now? What other options do I have? What other people have taken a separate road and made something of their life? Try it out, guys. listen to that book, apply it. Coming up, a lot of you would think that I would include How to Win Friends and Influence People. Personal preference, I'm not a huge fan of that book. I like it. I recommend that you read it. But Dale Carnegie, a lot of stories, and some of us learn the best through stories, but I find that this goes into more direct, gives you the meat, lets you work on it in your mind, and helps you understand compelling people. This is going to help you. What makes people attractive? What makes people charismatic? What draws us to people? And what makes us, good conversationalists? What's the best way to give a speech, to public speak? How do we make friends? It's all what you're going to find in How to Win Friends and Influence People, but a little bit more to the point and a little bit deeper. I believe that's it. That's 6 books, man. Take the pill. Buy those books and change your life. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.